want to look at my own country and say, well, you know, it's a human right. Do we have it? Of course we do. A human right is ours by virtue of us being human. Is it respected? Now that's another story altogether. I've brought so many notes that I've lost. Oh, there it is. So looking at the situation in Malaysia, and Farouk correctly pointed out Article 11. And Article 11 is so clear. Every person has the right to profess and practice his religion and subject to Clause 4 to propagate it. Every person. It's so simple. I do not understand how anyone can misread this particular provision. Every person has the right to profess and practice his religion and subject to Clause 4 to propagate it. Ayo, how much clearer can it possibly get? So theoretically, we shouldn't have a problem. Any limitation should be on propagation, and that's all. And of course, the normal limitation of any act contrary to public order, public health, or morality. So what does public order, public health, or morality mean? In my point of view, unless I create a religion where I am conducting human sacrifices on the federal highway in the nude, I don't see a problem. But so fundamentally, it shouldn't be an issue at all in this country, but it is. Yeah, and the limits on our freedom of religion is primarily with regards to Muslims, because apostasy in certain states is punishable by prison sentences, etc. Now, of course, in this country, because we have a dual legal system, because we have a civil legal system and an Islamic legal system, and the Sharia system, which is extremely limited, by the way, because of that, it is important that whether a person is Muslim or not is acknowledged. But my argument is that if someone wants to leave it, then it has to be a purely administrative action. There cannot be any judgment. It's just a question of filling up a form and that's it. Take it off my IC, end of story. There cannot be any punishment. There cannot be any imprisonment. There cannot be any camp to rehabilitate you. Especially if the camp doesn't let you leave, because that is like prison.